Djokovic urges doping transparency after cases involving Sinner and Swiatek. The 24-time Grand Slam champion voiced his concerns on the 29th of December, echoing Australian Nick Kyrgios, who criticised the sport's integrity as awful. Novak Djokovic has called for greater transparency in tennis's approach to doping cases, highlighting what he perceives as inconsistencies in how players are treated. The 24-time Grand Slam champion voiced his concerns on the 29th of December, echoing Australian Nick Kyrgios, who criticised the sport's integrity as awful. These remarks come following doping violations in 2024 involving world number ones Jannik Sinner and Iga Swiatek. Djokovic argued that governing bodies need to improve transparency, particularly when handling cases involving top-ranked players. Speaking ahead of the Brisbane International, where he will partner Kyrgios in doubles, Djokovic expressed frustration with how doping protocols have been applied inconsistently. Nick has raised some fair points about transparency and inconsistencies in protocols, Djokovic said. There are players waiting over a year for resolution in their cases, which shows a lack of consistency and clarity. Djokovic referenced Sinner's case, where the Italian tested positive for clostebol, a banned steroid, in March. The International Tennis Integrity Agency, ITIA, accepted Sinner's claim that the substance entered his system through contamination from his physiotherapist. As a result, he was not suspended, although the World Anti-Doping Agency, WADA, has since appealed the decision to the Court of Arbitration for Sport, with a verdict still pending. Similarly, Swiatek tested positive for trimetazidine, TMZ, a heart medication, during an out-of-competition test in August. The ITIA concluded her violation was unintentional, imposing only a 1-month ban. Contrast, Simona Halep was handed a 4-year suspension in 2022 after testing positive for roxadustat. Although Halep argued the result was due to a tainted supplement and successfully appealed, reducing her ban to 9 months, Djokovic questioned the disparities in treatment between cases. Why are certain players treated differently? Djokovic asked. Perhaps it's influenced by rankings, financial resources, or access to stronger legal teams. It's frustrating for players and fans alike. Kyrgios was equally scathing about the Sinner decision, accusing tennis authorities of mishandling such cases. Tennis integrity right now is awful, and everyone knows it, but no one wants to address it, Kyrgios said. He added that the sport's image was suffering due to inconsistent rulings. Djokovic also criticized the ITIA for delaying public announcements regarding Sinner's case. Sinner received the news of his positive test in April, but it wasn't disclosed until August, just before the US Open, Djokovic said. Players were kept in the dark for 5 months, which is unacceptable. The Serbian champion also noted that the lack of clarity extends beyond individual cases, citing the impact on the sport's reputation. The ATP and WTA need to ensure these issues are handled with transparency and consistency. It's not a good look for tennis. While most comments will be posted if they are on topic and not abusive, moderation decisions are subjective. Published comments are readers' own views and the business standard does not endorse any of the readers' comments.